Where did he go? There he is. I think I'm going slightly mad. I'm just looking at the flower garden and I've got a lot of flowers to plant out. Oh no, my chickens have been in here. I have to fix that. Sorry, I digress again. I've got a lot of flowers to put out: cosmos, zinnia, bellis perennis and some other ones. And my flower bed is being taken over by honesty plants. If you can hear the tractor in the back, they're silaging. It's that time of year. I've got a lot of honesty plants, I'll show you, and they're actually taking over, so I'm going to take some out. I'm going to keep one of them for the seeds for next year, but I'm going to take some out, and then I've got room to put the other flowers in, and there's some over here as well. Yeah, I haven't got massive flower garden because I like the chickens to run around, and if I had them all open, the chickens would ruin them. I'm talking about you. So that's what I want to do. I want to pull out a few of the, I'll keep the one at the back, I think, and pull out the other ones, and then I've got room to put the other plants in. So don't moan at me, I know they're lovely, I've just got too many of them. Okay, these are the honesty plants I'm referring to. So they're all flowered now, and then you leave them until about July, August, and then they start to dry out. And people use these a lot in flower displays when they're all lovely and sort of golden coloured. But at that point, that is when you collect the seeds, and the seeds are all in these little seed pods. So I'm going to keep one of them, but I'm going to chop some of the other ones down, so I could got room for other plants. So that's what I'm going to do. I hate pulling out plants, but let's give it a go. Oh, it did come out. It did come out. I've just broken my dahlia. To do some tidying up. Lupins. You love the lupins, don't you, Mr. Bumblebee? pretty cute to have all your flowers against a cute looking wall, but in reality it's not. It's it's a slug hotel and a snail hotel. They live in the wall, they come out when it's wet, they eat your plants, they go back when it's hot. It's not ideal, so you have to keep on top of it if you're going to plant near walls and things like that. Anything where a slug or a snail can shelter, they will, and then they will come out of their lunch, go back in and leave you in tears, because that's what they do. Is that just me? Okay, I'm going to carry on. That's given me a bit of room for some flowers. Have a cup of tea, a bit of lunch, and then I'm going to start on the other flower garden. Chickies! 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 Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Is that all of you? I just put them away because when I do this, they'll be all over it. So now I can get on with it, and then I'll let them out again. My back really hurts. I'm nowhere near finished yet. There's so much grass. Sneaky little buggers, because they grow between the plants, and then you pull out some of the plant. You don't want to pull out the plant, and they know that, so they think they're safe, and they huddle in there, and they think they won't get me because they're going to pull out the plant. But I did pull up a plant because I want to get rid of the grass. I think I'm going slightly mad. That plant, Trace, get this right, from there to there, so I think it will be better. That looks a lot better. I'm going to plant some plants tomorrow, perhaps. Yeah, no, definitely tomorrow, not perhaps. I'm going to do it. Okay. There you go. I have a wheelbarrow that needs prettying up, and I mentioned in another video about it, making it into a rockery. I haven't got enough plants or rocks and stuff to make it into a proper rockery, so I'm going to just pretty it up because it looks a bit crappy at the moment. I'll show it to you. So here it is in all of its glory. Apologies for the wind, it's windy again. I'm going to do my best and make it look a little bit prettier. When it's finished flowering, I might paint it as well, ready for next year. Okay, here we go. No. Where did he go? There he is. He's going out. These are my ananas melons. They're growing vertically and they are very heavy fruits, so they need a lot of support as they're growing. When you plant them, it's ideally you should plant them with a piece of string around the root ball and then plant them. And then they grow up the string. They just vine their way around. But silly old me, I didn't do that. So as I never give up on anything, I'm going to do something else and see if it works. So I still need to support them. Okay, I still need to support them. So what I'm going to do is I've tied a piece of string loosely around the very base of the plant. Then I have secured it down for an extra bit of insurance with one of these just inside and push it down. Hopefully that will hold it firmly into the ground. It isn't how you're supposed to do it, but us gardeners, we learn as we go along. So I've already done this one. I've already pinned it in the ground. So I'm going to tie it here. Okay. Then it should grow up. It should grow up that string, and as it grows I will wind it around, cut out the side shoots so that the main goodness goes into the main plant. And also the melons do grow on the side shoots, which will make it very heavy, and I will show this as it grows. It will make it heavy and it will pull down the plant, and you want them to be sturdy on the main plant, but I will show that as they grow. So I just thought I'd mention that. So that's what I'm going to do, right or wrong, and we'll see what happens, but I'm hopeful. And I'm doing exactly the same for the cucumbers, securing them at the base. I'm pushing one of these net ties into the ground. And at the moment, what I was doing, where's my scissors gone? There they are. What I was doing is training them up this net trellis. But what I want to do now, without breaking it, is train it up here. So let's just gently pull it off of there and wrap it around. Wrap it around. There we are. So that it wants to go upwards. Okay? It wants to go up. I'm going to take these little ones off the bottom. Cut them off. Don't pull them. To make all the energy go up into the plant. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get the scissors and just nip off the bottom leaves. Nip them off at the base. To give it a fighting chance of growing upwards and growing stronger. And then once a week, I've picked a Monday, I'm going to just feed the squashes and the cucumbers and the tomatoes, all the fruit and vegetable bearing crops. I'm just going to feed them with a tomarite or a tomato feed in the water. And as I say, I'm going to try and do that. Well, I will do it every Monday, once a week, especially the squashes, things like the cucumbers and the melons. They do like a good feed. And I've done the same for the tomatoes, so I'm in deep now. If this doesn't work, I could lose it all. But you know, you've got to try these things. You've got to be innovative. You've got to experiment. Innovative. This is a little garden I'm trying to create for a patio, to just show that you can grow lots of different things in a small area. So I have vegetables over here, and I have flowers and fruit trees dotted about, the sweet pea, and this is where I'll sit and have a coffee. I've had small areas of garden before, and I've thoroughly enjoyed using the area as productively as possible. So I'll just show you about. These are the roses that are a couple of years old now. I took cuttings from gifts that were given to me of roses and potted them on. That's 2 years ago. The sweet pea, great. I've got ranunculus gypsophia, to say that right. I have to keep saying that right. An apple tree, some more flowers. I believe that's a cherry tree. Thank you, sir. A rose, another rose that I took cuttings from, gifts that I had given to me. There's the culprit over there. He's got a big gob looking for his girls, which are there. Okay, he's found them. A run of beans. I had 3 over. They're doing okay, they're not being eaten. Very pleased with that. I had some squash, some jack littles left over, so now they're in a pot with a trellis. I had another artichoke, so he's in a pot. A rogue tomato, and she's in a pot. I don't know why an artichoke's a he and a tomato's a she. I have no idea. And some strawberries growing in this pot. There was the sad looking sunflower that I dug out of the vegetables and now put in a pot. But she's picked up really well. Pear tree, fountain, apple tree, and some zinnias and gypsophia, and my flamingo willow, which I have had for years. And I cut this down when it's finished. I might trim it up a little bit soon, but at the end of its lovely, lovely leaves, I cut it down, trim it down, and put it back into its bush-like shape. We have a lot of fluctuations in weather. A lot of them. Next week was supposed to be really lovely, and now it's not looking so lovely. I don't think it's going to rain as much, but I'd be happy if it rained in the evening and was sunny in the day, but you can't have everything. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe and comment would be fantastic, the icing on the cake. And I hope to see you next week. So take care. Bye bye.